Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I am so glad you're here. It is Aphasia Awareness Month, the month of June, and my name is Paula. I am going live every day in the month of June, as I am a stroke survivor with aphasia, as that disrupted my life tremendously. Aphasia being the inability or the struggle to have language center affected, aphasia being a cognitive and language disruption in our lives, and being able to communicate is one of the most difficult activities to return again. There are components of aphasia that vary for many of us. There are headlines and then subtypes, as well as different other disruptions may be going on in our life, and mine being cerebellum stroke and being able to walk and get my balance and proprioceptors. So we're going to go right into the daily practice, as I'm having difficult with words today. Can you tell? I am going to put my hands right on my hip, and I'm standing, and we're going to do side bends. Please know you can do this from a seated position. You just move from side to side. What we're doing is actually flexibility, and I'm concentrating on the cores and not lifting my hips and moving way over. I'm just concentrating on my core muscles. I need to keep working those. I need to work those a lot more in regards to more advanced activities to really build it up. But this is a beginning level. I bring it up in that way because there is another level, as you can see me going off the screen a little bit, but you can bring your arms up like you're going to relax on a lawn chair. And you have your shoulders back, and you can bend from side to side. Now, if you're capable of doing this, do you feel the different muscles that you're engaging? There's a complex area of muscles around our core. We're going to do 3 more. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. In regards to our core and our center of gravity, which I have brought up a few times in regards to going live this month, and there's such a complex of muscles that we want to engage, and they all work in different ways in regards to their expansion and contraction. Some of them expand and contract this way, others expand and contract, others of course will expand and contract this way. They really do work all in different ways. It's such a unique way to help us build our muscles. So it's not just the abdominals up and down. There is a lot of muscles that are moving in a lot of different directions from different areas of our hips and our body and our upper body to help us move. So that's why we're always working the core, always trying to improve it. It's for center of gravity, it's for balance, and it certainly is for breathing, because breathing through our diaphragm needs our abdominal core muscles and our all of those working well, so we can get the proper breath throughout and oxygen throughout our body. That's enough of that. That's my exercise physiology for today. What I do want to speak about at this point is called visual therapy and visual activities that help with therapy. I don't mean just puzzle. We certainly have talked about that and the importance of puzzles, and visually, actually physically doing puzzles is a good thing, as well as flashcards. I did mention flashcards before. They help with the process of learning activity and having flashcards and words. If you remember, I had my neuroplasticity flashcard and my W's window and cities. What I want to go through at this point, though, is talking about photos and visuals to help you remember activities. Photos help you remember the past events and some of the details that may be harder to reach in your brain, and actually verbalize them aloud to reset those connections in your brain. And you can use a vision board. I admit I haven't created a vision board. I certainly use photos, but a vision board can be for the past and photos that you've had, but a vision board can also be for the future and goals and activities that you hope to achieve. I think if I were to create a vision board, I would have photos or cutouts of travel areas that I'd like to attend and like to go to. There are some activities that I admit with my life change and disruption that I wouldn't be able to do. Like, I don't think I could go snorkeling or out on a boat. Anyways, or I'm not even sure if I can go on a big craft or not. I'm not sure if I could do that. Anyhow, what I'm speaking of is there's different activities that you could put together and create a vision board for your future. Mine might include as well stained glass. I'd like to learn how to do stained glass activities. I've had difficulty doing it. I've had difficulty with that task with getting the right hand and left hand with the soldering to work well. These are all dynamics that are associated with my stroke and my brain injury, not necessarily aphasia. But in regards to aphasia awareness, creating a vision board helps you look and talk about and speak of future activities. That's how I see a vision board, as future activities that you could be doing or could create a goal or an intention to reaching. Those are some of the things that I've come across that some people do, and they do it well, and they find progress in doing such. Have you done one? I'd love to hear about it. Uh, these are just examples that I'm sharing with you that others have possibly shared with me, as well as I'm sharing some of what I'm doing in my aphasia recovery. I will mention that today's affirmation, as I thank you for being here and wrapping it up. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. And that is my affirmation for today. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you a wonderful day.